Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another exciting and riveting and amazing, spectacular Propagandacast from your host, Imperial Dane, the one, the only master propaganda hero site defender of the fatherland, off here to a glorious 1v1 on Mill Road. In the north, it is IncaUna, fighting for the Wehrmacht, Germany, Deutschland, here with Blitzkrieg, Lightning War, and Jaeger Infantry. Forming up the 7th Panzer Division here with Infantry, Panzerfaust. In the south, it is Orangepest, fighting for the Red Army, the Soviet Union, Comrade Stalin. Here with the 10th Tank Corps, featuring advanced warfare tactics, with T-35 medium tanks, radio intercept, conscript assault tactics, infantry repair kits, and Sturmovik attacks. Double engineer construct here for Orangepest, Grenadier MD42 for IncaUna, and as always, a big hearty thanks to my own personal company of heroes, my Patreon supporters. You too can join their ranks by pledging on Patreon. You can also just donate by PayPal. Links are in the video description. And you can also, as always, comment, like, share, subscribe, press the bell button, do the dance. So, heading out here with MD42 straight for the fuel point there. We got Orangepest heading out with infantry. We'll have seen active makes use of the buffed conscript assault tactics, which features more submachine guns than did previously, giving it a bit more punch there. And I believe also the infantry repair kits got buffed a bit there as well. Also, now penal tubes get them too. So there we go. Second conscript out there for Orangepest. We got Swiftly, got sandbags, we got barbed wire going down here. Lots of work there from Orangepest. Basic soldiers, and you need to increase eastwards there, punishment at the centre, laying down barbed wire as well. Both sides keen on that barbed wire, that's for sure. You need to bring up the eastern side, going to bring up here, taking a longer path here. Second Grenadier Squad almost done. I imagine Orangepest going to go for at least one more conscript squad, though again, if he's going to make full utilise of the utility of the conscript assault tactics, he probably should consider at least 4 squads, so really get a lot of submachines going. Machine Gun Corps repositioning to the shed. Gonna need some support here from the Grenadiers. Schnell at that. Pioneers backing off here. Again, continue to focus around the centre there. Though we can see they can move Pioneers towards the south here to assist further. Machine Gun there being outmaneuvered, popping up into the blind angle there. Got played by Orangepest. Thumbs up. Pioneers is arriving from all sides here to assist. Skirmishing there, go catch the conscript trying to assist here, and there go troops right as they get focused down by too many sources of damage here from IncaUna. A full right here for Orangepest. Opening up here for fresh push as we now got 3 units retreating from the battlefield. That's pretty much almost every unit except for the engineers far up north here. So right now IncaUna I think is a good position. Just push it swiftly, grab as many points as possible, and set himself up in I think a fairly aggressive position. Third Grenadier Squad almost something IncaUna's gone for Lightning War with the buffed Jaeger line for the upgrades, tactical movement, relief infantry, the slightly buffed Tiger tank, and each to close air support. We need to move forwards here. Machine gun in there as well, so we can see they sort of extended pressure, though. Didn't consider going for the carve point there. I mean, I can understand why to a degree, but I also think that could have been a good move. Seizing a point in south, wiring off his opponent's cover. Not too shabby. He's being pushed back. I imagine we've seen tech next for IncaUna. Yes, indeed. As for Orangepest, could again go for more conscripts now. He probably also just wants to go for like a field infirmary. Yes, he already has done that, in fact. Machine gun being outmaneuvered. Not great there for IncaUna's going to need to retreat the machine gun. Now, Engineers the cluster right up here. That'd be a great kill in the early game for IncaUna, but no focus there on the conscripts, allowing the Engineers to get away there. Close call, though. Close call. Bit awkward there, though, for IncaUna. Bit awkward. Missed opportunity there, I would say, by far. Pioneers in the south here need to get out before the conscript mount, and we do get fourth conscript there for Orangepest, so very high likelihood of some heavy submachine gun play here from him versus IncaUna. At least some submachine guns. We'll, of course, have to see how many commits to fully, but I think there's definitely some possibilities there. Roughly doesn't do too much there. Bit of waste there by IncaUna in the end. Machine reinforcing. Tech done. A Pentagon squad could right now be an idea, but of course just teching for the like to mechanized company could also be an idea. That said, Orangepest has managed to swing the game around, and now it's IncaUna's full force on retreat here, which is great for Orangepest, as again they allow him to quickly move ahead and hit all of the important points. So thumbs up there. IncaUna's plan ultimately hit a few bumps. Like to make a nice company, I've also got a bunker up there for IncaUna, perhaps healing for his troops. Conscripts needs something about here, could consider laying down some mines. So of course, if he wants to go for the submachine guns, he's likely to just save up the munitions for those conscript assault packages. Back at base here, tech done. The support company are there for Orangepest and the Red Army. Moving on here quickly. He could have tried to grab the fuel point. In this case, he just prioritized as hard, just denying IncaUna the fuel, and then just doing as much else damage you can elsewhere in terms of economy. So, not a bad choice there, I think, for Orangepest. Very good there. Medics on the way for IncaUna. Barbed wire going up. Because that well is definitely wired off. Now, no one can fall into it, thus preventing accidents. The wonders of war. except not. Going to bring forwards here for IncaUna. Sandbags up here. We'll have to see what Orangepest go for. Could try and push straight for the tank command here. Could also go for Maximus, Mortis, Field Guns. I'd say Field Gun is very likely here from Orangepest, as it is still very good. 2 command points ready opening up for the G33s here for IncaUna. We do get the armored car, the 222, Leichte Panzerspielwagen. Nothing further going on there. Closing in on the submachine upgrade here as well. We do get the tank punching out there for Orangepest. Minesweepers in case IncaUna's been laying down mines. Good foresight here by Orangepest. So far, IncaUna, I believe, has not been mining, but, you know, better be safe than, you know, looking at T-70 explode to a single telemine. Because that's a lot cheaper. Just, you know, having a telemine not on minesweeper do nothing compared to losing a T-70 to a telemine. So there you go. Armored card here for IncaUna. Seeing there being swamped by the conscripts. It's good he's using it actively, but I do think he needs to use support his troops a bit more rather than just leaving it exposed too much like this. I think that has some, as you can see, clear disadvantages. Armored coming from one side, coming from the other, got rifled it off. That's could be dodged. Did cancel it in time, I think. In the south here, once more being overwhelmed here as Orangepest diverts part of its force there to push straight for the fuel point again. Good play there. Armored car there proved, of course, to be a solid problem here. We do get the first submachine upgrade here for Orangepest and its conscripts. Very good there. Going for the fuel point. Plenty of manpower being floated. Again, could go for more infantry. Could go for support weapons. He's probably want to go for that T-70 here, though, which is definitely not a bad idea either. And of course, IncaUna will need a Pack 40. I'm surprised, in fact, he hasn't gone for one now, seeing as he does have the resources. He's caught it with the armored car. Constantly caught with the MU-42 and suppressed. Begging for orders to retreat. At least for the Germans to the side of them. And these engineers push about the engineers there, or the upper car push about the engineers. We do get the T-70 for Orangepest and the Red Army. 1 kill there. Secure the western point of the Grenadier. There's an upgrade yet for the gun. Oh, there we go. Actually got one squad here, being equipped with the Gewehr 43, which now provides them with a Stielhandgranate on top of the interrogation ability. And of course the G43s, and also makes them a bit harder to kill. So, a bit more of an upgrade now. T-70 there, almost done. We also got the feeling that the Orangepest, very good, unless of course you are IncaUna. Bit of skirmish from the west here, comes there, getting more submachine gun rifling it off here though. Petrov and Boris expire there on the battlefields of World War II. Coming up here, going to need to try and get closer with the submachines, though of course if they can get up close, they do pack quite a punch there with their PPS 841s. There we go, Uraring forwards. Yuri drops there, but the rest go close. There go hit the dirt tank part. They're going to up close here with the submachine guns. That's it. They're taking a lot of damage on this. There go. Teasing arriving here. Armored car to try and assist. He's going to go and try for a wipe, but there you go. Field guns well in the position. Could see IncaUna's armored car snuffed out like a cheap toy car, and almost got it. Down it goes. Pantos on the T-70 though, but without a Pack 40 nearby. It's not something here that IncaUna can really exploit versus Orangepest, but at least, you know, you can ensure the T-70 does too much. And IncaUna goes for a second Pack 40 here versus Orangepest. Possibly a strong indicator that he's going to try and stall for the target tank already. A bold maneuver, and obviously one I'm not a super... Oh, he cancels it for another MU-42. I'd say that makes a lot more sense. And I certainly would not advise stalling for the target tank. Even did get a bit of buff there with the Semster Expecting 2 bonus. I would still not advise just, you know, rushing for it. Machine gun there on the way. Falling a bit back here in the west. Field gun there. What is he doing? Fire, comrades! The squirrels! They're coming for us! Oh god, Dimitri's lost it again. Quickly get the commissar! See something about here for Orangepest. And there we go, tech for IncaUna and Deutschland. That conscript they can also be upgraded with the submachine guns. We'll have to see if IncaUna will upgrade more grenadiers with the Gewehr 43. Now let's take on this quad here. T-70 getting Panzerfaust again. They just fixed the ambient damage, and of course those damn Germans just go about wrecking it. Machine gun there firing at the conscript. They're quickly hitting the dirt there to, well, I suppose be a bit more alive. Taking a lot of damage there though. Sandbag shattered, forcing retreat there. Then he's pushed back the conscripts here with a good bit of violence, and including, of course, the Stielhandgranate. Sandbags over there, go to moving forward, fixed up again. Nice hit from the pack forward, they're punching through the arm up north here, conquering forwards, grabbing points there. Back here, tech almost done. We'll of course have to see what IncaUna rushes out there. If he does rush something out, again tries to stall for the Tiger tank. North here going for the conscript, but there you go. Once we're into the point neutral, then close up, at which point I think the Grenadiers are very much, well, slated to lose. And there you go, quick retreat here. IncaUna of course knows where that engagement is going, and it's not going his way. And the South Grenadiers moving forwards here, looking to threaten the southern flank there. Orangepest with the 4th conscript squad here, opening up for more submachine guns. He just keeps upgrading them. Very good. Thumbs up. More PPSH-41s. Fun fact with the Soviet army, but by the time of sort of 1944-45, typically in a Soviet unit, like half of the infantry would have been equipped with submachine guns. Initially, just you see more specialized battalions for sort of holding tanks and whatnot. But as the war went on, they just kept increasing the number of submachine guns on the basic infantry. That would just increase their firepower. So a little fun fact there. We go. Gunny's been close to wiped out here, but the submachine gun wielding conscripts there. We got the Gunnies flying away. They might want to pop a grenade here if they can at the right time, but I think it's going to be too late now. Might just want to retreat here. In particular, got a conscript, they've got to threaten the retreat path as well. Very good. The machine gun sitting up, but not in time. Possibly here. Field bombarding. Direct hit on the well. There you go. Teasing up, putting further pressure on IncaUna. We got the support come, so thankfully, not a Tiger Soul there. Thumbs up. Will of course have to be Gears for. Will it be a Stuke? Will it be an Ostwind? Will it be the Panda 4? I mean, odds are most likely a Panda 4, but like an Ostwind right now could work out here versus Orangepest, or even a Stuke. I mean, that could be pretty good too. Mortar here for Orangepest. Very good. Some nice light artillery there. Thumbs up. We got light machines and everything. IncaUna's gone in. There you go. Making a quick hoorah here for the sandbags. Up close gun is never going to lose to that. There we go. Heinz drops dead. His body riddled with bullets. Grab these some fuel point there. IncaUna definitely striking a bit here versus Orangepest, despite having now 2 heavy machine gun teams. They are not quite getting as much in as you would I'd like to, I think, here versus Orangepest. And this card, I think having 2 of them covered like this seems a bit wasteful. I mean, I do of course encourage at a certain point, you know, having your machine guns having at least somewhat overlapping fields of fire, but I think this is a bit much. And a bit too redundant. Meanwhile, got take there for Orangepest. That's going to probably move towards the T-35s. Sandbagging up the eastern fuel point. Heading northwards again with the Gunnies. Contra they're retreating this time around. Manpower being flooded here by IncaUna. Could maybe consider a Panzer Grenadier squad here. Mortar getting hit machine gun. A mortar would also think be a good idea for IncaUna, to be honest, versus Orangepest. That would also be a good idea. There you go. Orangepest mortar scores its first kill already and is quickly to keep bombarding the fascists. Good Soviet high explosives. Another pack here for IncaUna. Is he actually going to suddenly stall here for the Tiger tank now? Is that a change of heart? I hope not. Let's grab the eastern victory point here, heading northwards once more. But definitely a bit more infantry for IncaUna, I think would go a long way. You could also try using the relief infantry now. It's been changed quite a bit there, which only replaces 1 squad with Ostrom, but then instead, you know, speeds up reinforcement and improves production times, which I don't know. I don't think that makes it honestly better, but who knows? Pack 40 out there for IncaUna. Isn't engaging in years. That said, I've yet to see anyone use it, so who knows? Maybe it actually is better in the new form. But there you go. Gunnies got caught with the 2 conscripts. That is an immediate treat. The IncaUna knows those Gunnies are going to turn into Swiss cheese if he sticks them around there for any longer than 1 second. So there you go. Second pack arc there. Can go for the Ostwind now. Certainly with 2 pack 40. It could be he wants to go for the Ostwind versus Orangepest. We shall see. Contra caught him. Machine caught in up position there in the centre. Sense finding around the sides here. Seasonally finding away. We've got 3 killed veterans, 1 here. There we go. Nice hoorah here. Charges the machine team. That's going to be a problem here for IncaUna's machine gun crew. Ooh, hitting in the dirt as well. And so retreating though. Pack forwards around here to push back the T-Smith light tank. Can very soon go for the Panther here for Deutschland. There we go. Does push for it. So at least it's not just a straight up Tiger stall. But I would not be surprised if it's going to go for the Tiger tank next after this. As for Orangepest, taking a bit more longer here to go for the T-35, but he's not far off. He could also go for the T-34 from 6 now, but my instinct tells me he's going to probably just go straight for the T-35 here. Pack shoots, missing the T-70. Mortar here with 2 kills. Consistent barraging there by Orangepest, by the way. Thumbs up to that. Do like to comment on at time to time. Some players just get these light artillery pieces and just expects light barraging to do, the auto barraging to do all the work, but really want to use the barrage directly so to get the most out of it. North here, got Punnies right with the T-70 conscript combo. There we go. Panzer ready here. Should definitely, I think, get stuck in with that one against Orangepest, as much damage as possible. Mortar here with 4 kills. Very good there. Field gun number 2 here for Orangepest. In response to the Panther, which of course you heard through radio intercept. Good response there. Continuing up the eastern side. But he's very close to the T-35 there. Very close. Constantly pushing for the fuel point. There we go. Caught by the Panther 4. And Borders there immediately gets blown to bits. And Ivan follows him into the great socialist beyond. Might want to pop a grenade here before, so there we go. Shield hunt gun off, plus one supporting there. Constantly running away, but still they're taking more damage in the process. And a forced retreat. Moving forwards here. And now Orangepest can go for the T-34-85 medium tank. He just needs to press the button. Ooh, sandbags in. That's an interesting position there by Orangepest, but I missed that one. Definitely not a spot you typically see sandbags in, but I kind of like the idea of it. It's also very difficult for the opponent to make use of in any sort of realistic sense here as Orangepest. Modify Langdon, the Pioneers of North here. Panther 4 shot by the field, but goes straight for the Panther 4. Getting too close to the car. Oh, he retreats and doesn't risk it. Perhaps he was worried about getting crushed by the Panther 4 if he tried that. Almost got the T-70 near field, going to be exposed. Could possibly turn it down with the infantry, except there is no infantry yet for IncaUna. Still needs to go for some more troops here. I would strongly recommend Panzergrenadier here, as they are, I think, quite good with the field guns in the east here. We got the guns for the conscripts being mowed apart with light machines. Still, though, IncaUna risks it not and pulls back swiftly. Second field gun need to get the Panther 4 out there and Schnell. And also told fire to again minimize the chance of return fire. But gets shot there through the hedges and knocked out the Panther 4. Good kill there for Orangepest. T-55 almost done as well. Spicy situation for IncaUna. We'll of course have to see how it tries to follow up on this. Will it be another Panther 4? Will it be the Tiger Soul? Only IncaUna knows for now. In the center, the assault is stalled by Grenadiers with feet of arms and the Indy-42 backing up there. Mortar back in action. 6 kills, veterans 1. I mean, Orangepest is just getting some great value out of that mortar. And there we go. T-34-85 right here for IncaUna. Nonsense. What am I talking about? It's Orangepest that's getting the T-35. He's been forwards here. Going to catch the mortar there. And sending it packing. Still, this is a significant advantage for Orangepest now with the T-70 and T-55 in the field versus opponent with only 2 pack 40s. Tiny chance of getting the T-70 here, but now we got the T-55 good threat on the flank. Perhaps, though that's a bit risky. That said, he's placing the packs so close to each other it's not impossible. And let's see, comes there. Grab the Western victory point. Got 327 of 300. Ooh, good chance of white pick, good chance. If he keeps up here. Down to 1 man and a white quick Orangepest though swiftly replaces the loss. Thumbs up. Meanwhile, IncaUna floating a lot of manpower. Really should be spending that manpower on something again, which strongly recommends some infantry. And a mortar could also be a good extra investment here for IncaUna, but he definitely should not be floating 800 manpower at this particular juncture of the match. Generally, he shouldn't at all, but I would particularly say with the current state of affairs for IncaUna, floating 800, almost 900 manpower seems a bit of a mistake. In particular, when you say go for more infantry. Awesome, mortars. Guard packs opening up on the one that gets hit on the T-35. Mortar coming up in the center here. Bold maneuver there, and we go another Panther 4 IncaUna. At least not this Tiger stall. Thumbs up, but still should spend that manpower. I mean, you're still floating 500 manpower, which could still be expended on more useful manners. Final conscript they've been equipped with the 7th man there. Now go for something sequence on all of them. Solar point being ceased. And there we go. Finally some Panther release. He cancels the Panther 4, then instead going for tier 4. I guess at least he's going for the Panzer Grenadiers. I still would recommend some armor before trying to stall for the Tiger tank here. At least go for Stug, but you know, at least he's going from infantry, which was a critical issue here for IncaUna, so it's something. But he still needs monthly of Orangepest tanks, which are a significant issue. But there you go, Panzer Grenadier effects, but he's equipping them with the G43, not a huge fan of that one personally. I always find it to be a bit of a downgrade. I always personally found that one to be a bit of a downgrade. Inca remains under this intense pressure here from Orangepest. North troops being forced there. Panzer catching the counter by Eastern Point. Shot on the munitions for a button grenade, but still could do some damage here. That's getting closer to them with the G43 seems a bit of a silly idea there by IncaUna, but still works. Apparently Orangepest just runs. Does not wish to risk it. Got handling the tanks here, tripping about the flanks here, threatening IncaUna's sides, you know, bottling him up. We got the Katyusha rocket launcher for Orangepest to blast through IncaUna's support weapons. Very good there. So there you go, tier 4 researched. So I'm guessing we're looking at a Tiger stall now here for IncaUna. Which is going to be a bit of a challenge here considering what Orangepest is currently doing. Not impossible, we've got a fuel cache here to assist in fuel income. At least he's spending some manpower in his spare, but honestly should have built those sooner, in particular the way he was flooding manpower. But you know, it's something. It's something. So I guess thumbs up. Perhaps a slightly confused thumbs up, like, alright. Still, fuel cache will help him here versus Orangepest. Though how much it helps, of course, we'll have to see. We got the Panzer South as there once more. Pioneers moving to assist as well. They want to consider laying down some S-mounts on the fuel point by now, to be honest. Make it harder to Orangepest just run up and harass it. Straight ahead here with the T-35. Pack, though, repositioning it just the wrong time, and we get escorting called in by Orangepest. The R2 Sturm attacks called in. That's going to be a big problem here for IncaUna. Well, what little terrain he's got left here versus Orangepest. He's got anti-aircraft guns, the Flak Panzer, nothing. Not even an armored car to help shoot down the Sturmwix, so that's a big problem. There you go, Orangepest exploring this with glee, charging forwards, and IncaUna's coming to a third pack forward. I think indicating really just how off-put he's been called here by Orangepest to disarm it. Pack cleared out, second pack to go down here. This is a huge blow to IncaUna, and a great series of kills here for Orangepest. She's tearing for IncaUna. Pack forward number 3 almost done. Pioneer needs to treat as well here. And this is a devastating situation there for IncaUna. That said, I suppose it's great fortune Orangepest is destroying them rather than grabbing it, which makes it easier for them to stall for the, you know, Tiger tank. Since 2 pack 40s on top of the field, because that would have been pretty much a death sentence for IncaUna's Tiger tank, though. It's still pretty bad to lose them. It's just, you know, less overall bad, but still bad. So the Air Force there finally departs the scene. Another pack for the IncaUna. Which also somewhat delays, I think, the Tiger tank, since, you know, while it obviously doesn't hurt the fuel, it does hurt the manpower has been saving up for the Tiger tank. But yeah. There's been forwards here. Pack shoots, misses the T-7 light tank. There's been forward pack up the Pioneers. The rest of it got the pump machine that just needs to get out of it before it gets annihilated here by Orangepest T-35. Routed there as well. Second pack 40 down there for IncaUna and for Deutschland. Fuel cache, of course, is certainly helping him keep up the fuel flow despite, you know, losing the fuel point again. Two aggressive pushes here. Orangepest is motion now veteran to 2, by the way. Very good. Can soon go for another T-35, except he's actually got too many units. He's could technically just hold the resource on the server and just, you know, call it in when he needs to. Close call about. You need to get the guns before they get annihilated, and maybe too late here. Oh! Got the Katyusha with a pack 40 here. Orangepest apparently underestimated IncaUna's tenacity here. His boldness, and it cost him the CoH2. That's a great killer for IncaUna. Definitely relieves some significant pressure from his shoulders, but he's still got a long way to go here with his Orangepest. Still got a long way to go. But it helps, you know. Garibaldi logging there, constantly hitting the dirt right in front. We got mortar firing down as well here. Troops routed though in the east team machine there. Pushing back the conscripts. And the T-Sing falling back here. Far up north hitting the point. And we got once more support calling for Orangepest. He's just got some ammunition. You keep calling in. IncaUna though is moments away from the target tank. Well, minute away so that's a bit more than a moment. He's almost got the fuel, but the manpower is now the main constraint of IncaUna and Deutschland. Particularly since Orangepest keeps attacking, making it harder for IncaUna just to float the manpower without stripping the rest of his forces of, you know, well, manpower. So it's going to be a tough challenge here for IncaUna, like to defend what he has left, but at the same time, you know, ensure he can still call in the target tank. Obviously, he's just going to put himself into a losing spiral, which again is why I typically recommend not starting for a target tank rather than tanks, because tanks helps you preserve manpower, because, you know, they don't have to be constantly enforced. So there's, you know, an argument there, but oh well. Getting very close there. The air support calling there, what's going off here. Having run out of fuel, he's going low on fuel. Still barely chanting everything cool. I mean, he might want to consider using relief infantry, to be honest. That way at least get some Ostrom in the field to uphold the line. I mean, that wouldn't be half bad. Pioneers looking right up. So the Air Force apparently, despite saying one thing, they're still moving about there. And there we go. Finally, at the 26-minute mark, IncaUna managed to call in the Tiger tank. Now with a slightly better Veteran C2 bonus, though he still got to get it to Veteran C2. So obviously, not just a straight up buff there. Adding the pinlock machine gun, very good. Adds a bit of firepower versus both infantry and versus aircraft. Not a lot versus the aircraft, but it's better than nothing. There you go, rolling ahead here for Deutschland. 101st Schwere Panzerabteilung. There we go, unleashing a great 18-0 shot against the conscripts. They should have found the way there for Orangepest. Right from the off here, conscripts being wiped out though. Great to the field, by the field on the Tiger tank there. Packs up support. South side, bit of progress there as well. That's it. I don't think IncaUna should be charging the Tiger tank straight for the center where Orangepest is most likely to have most of his anti-tank gun side. He should try and like hit somewhere where Orangepest is less likely to be ready for full-on Tiger assault here from IncaUna. Like north or the south, it could be a really good path to attack for with a bit of infantry support as well. Got the caught with the Tiger tank, quick retreat here, and there you go. Nasty hit, but no casualties. Very fortunate there for Orangepest. Send them forward again into Orangepest waiting troops. And of course the T-35 Tiger tank to get northwards there, backing up the Pioneers, but risk getting hit by an anti-tank grenade here. No, decides not to risk it. H5 rated the Orangepest in the Red Army. T-35 going straight forward, shoots and hits a small shed, shattering it and the contents inside. Directed here by the Tiger tank on the T-35. Units being wiped out here though. Going to escort bit the dust in service of Deutschland. Packs from the T-35 fielding up in the Tiger tank. Intense fighting in the northern field between IncaUna and Orangepest in the south here. Another push for the fuel point here. Machine that maneuver, but not quite entirely it seems. Close call though. Close call. IncaUna may want to get a Stuke to assist the Tiger tank versus both the T-35 and the H-5, since the Stuke would of course add some very much needed anti-armor firepower here. And the Tiger tank just draw far away from the Stuke if necessary. T-Sim rushing forward, machine gun there being repositioned. Still, the Tiger tank is getting here. IncaUna clearly some momentum, some way to push back against Orangepest more aggressively. They could just get rid of the T-Sim there. Go pops into reconnaissance mode again, partly again to avoid return fire. Thumbs up to Orangepest. Also, in this case, allows him to spot from the field and even his retreats. Orangepest taking me to 5th conscript here. Going for more infantry, I think realising X has an infantry advantage over IncaUna currently looks to exploit it further. That's a thumbs up there. Should of course upgrade with something. Out of submachine guns will of course the 7th man. Right enough does some damage. Finding in the centre here. Tiger T-Sim keeps spotting away there. Tiger tank not repaired. Could go for the Stuke soon here. He may of course just go for another Panther 4. And more support. Another option of course would be the Ostwind to help shut down all of Orangepest's very persistent you know, air support attacks there. Smoke screen down there from the mortar, very good. Ace level 12 kills, really great investment here for Orangepest. And really again just highlights what you can do with a mortar if you're just good with it. So thumbs up to Orangepest, thumbs up to the mortar. Tank moving forward, directed here by the H25, punching through the target tank front line. Pack Porter moving in as well. Just so many anti-tank sources for the target tank. And he's being blasted into oblivion. Sending up machine gun maneuver, target tank being flanked by the T-70. Not the direct biggest threat there, I think, but could of course be a herald of more issues there. Go Pack 40 is also in trouble here. As the field bombarding them, looking to snuff out the crews. IncaUna under intense pressure, needs to go for more armor now. And honestly, at this point, it may not even be enough to call in Stooges, though. I still think it's probably his best bet because the Stooges would offer him more firepower on a mobile platform. But he goes for another Panther 4 here. Goes for the safer choice. He also needs more Pioneers, but I mean, repairing a target with one Pioneer squad is fairly inefficient in terms of time. You really need 2 Pioneer squads minimum. It's like, once you get a target tank out, like any more than one, medium tank. Again, should consider, honestly, I think relief infantry at this point, but seems like he's not keen on that either. Panther almost done there for IncaUna. In the south here, points one being gobbled up under the Soviet banner. As Orangepest is really starting to play to his advantage, which again is having a lot of infantry upgraded with either submachine guns or another guy. Plus, of course, backed up with field guns and tanks. So, thumbs up the Orangepest. He definitely knows what's working for him. Flash Panther 4 ready. TIE tank there being slowly fixed up. Except he can't afford to sit about for much longer. Has to move forward here. Down to half health already. 97 points left for Orangepest. 256. The situation is most dire here for IncaUna. Most dire. I think he's setting up here for the Stuka close air support. Planning to make some sort of big push there. Concentrating up by using the terrain there tied up. That's very sneaky Orangepest. 2 thumbs up. I'm really liking that. And really liking using the terrain here fishing versus opponent. Particularly since this is kind of a blind spot. Most players will never consider looking here at all. So this is extra devious there Orangepest. Cheeky to the brinky. Teaching up the punch on his name, we got the Pack 40 moving forward here, ready to form up and enter tank front here versus any of Orangepest armor if they position themselves in front of it, pushing for victory points. Even the northern one here. We can definitely sense the urgency from IncaUna. There you go. Launch the assault here as the machine sets up there. Sneaky Orangepest again making great use of the terrain here. I'm loving this. Machine being around here with the conscripts. Unleashing a torrent of lead. Panther 4 finding out the target tank, pushing forward here, crushing trees, bushes, and squirrels all alike. No mercy shown. Panther 4, they're damaged. Engine possibly inbound here from an anti-tank grenade, but no, Orangepest does not pop it. Pushing forward to the Panther 4 here. H5 is exposed. T-70 moving in as well. There we got the Panther targeting up. So there you go. Air support calling to take out the damaged H5. And T-70 Panther 4 that keeps missing though. Oh, he's moving it incorrectly. There we go. Got the H5 though. Need to deal with the target tank. Oh, the field gun, not the target tank. Obviously, Orangepest needs to deal with the target tank. Got the T-70. T-Fed found the move here though. So that's it. Panther 4 target tank heavily damaged. The infantry no one even seen because he's short on infantry. Can't even clear out the field guns now, which is also a priority for him. Panther 4 down. Meanwhile, I think Orangepest infantry just clearing out everything else and just dealing with it. As you can see there, since again, IncaUna's remaining forces can't defend themselves against the infantry particularly well now. Target tank's about to get knocked out. He did one of the fielding crews, but the rest is falling apart for IncaUna and for Germany. So I think that may just be GG. We got 54. I mean, he technically took out some Orangepest stuff here, but ultimately he lost a lot more in the process. So there you go, GG, game over. Nice to see some advanced warfare again. Orangepest, say again, played quite well, making good use of the terrain, but also good use of stuff like mortars, and he had a good force composition. Whereas IncaUna, I think, started again with too many times flooding resources. He wasn't entirely sure where to go, didn't get enough infantry, which was critical, and also would have benefited from a mortar. And obviously, again, shouldn't have just gone for a single Panzer IV before stalling for the Tiger tank. So there you go. Hope you enjoyed this match. I learned something from it. If you did, subscribe, like, share, comment on it, tell friends, tell family, don't tell enemies. This is Imperial Cheers. Thank you for watching. I'll see you tomorrow again for a nice episode. Bye.